Hello and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Libra for the last 2 weeks of July 15th through the 31st. So in the past position, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and of course the Two of Wands. The Six of Pentacles in the past position, it's sometimes this card is referred to as charity. Sometimes this card is referred to as, very something generous is going to be treating you well, somebody generous, and it could be you that you're treating someone around you generously. But mainly this card is about what comes around goes around. What you did in the past is what is going to come, is going to turn out for you based on your actions in the past. The devil, of course, is fear itself. It is about being in chains. It about being kind of in bondage to a bad habit, perhaps, that, is kind of ruling your dark side. But it's about greed. It's about temptation. It could be about someone who is extremely controlling. So in the combination here, the Six of Pentacles and the devil, it's definitely there's something that's negative that's happening around you. Maybe you are too dependent on a person, maybe you're too dependent on a thing, but there's some kind of an unhealthy relationship that is happening in the past. The Three of Swords in the challenging position is actually not a terrible card. It suggests that you may need to forgive someone. It suggests that maybe you need to be a little bit optimistic. It does not mean betrayal in the sense that you would see it when it's in a normal position. The Three of Swords here means that you are allowing negativity to affect you. You're allowing maybe hurtful words to affect you. You're being a little bit sensitive maybe to others or to yourself. You're definitely here inflicting your own pain on yourself. So this is not something that's happening from the outside. And of course, the Ten of Cups is usually a family card, and it's in the negative position, which suggests that your family may not be supportive of whatever it is that you're doing. It suggests that maybe you are not happy with something in your family. But there's definitely a very negative connotation to that. The Three of Swords is not a terribly powerful card in this instance. The Ten of Cups, it's not as it's a very positive card in its own right. Wherever you look, you will find that it's so positive that even in the negative position, it's not as negative. For example, if like the devil would be in the negative position. So this is not, I don't see that this is a terrible or insurmountable obstacle. It looks to me that you will overcome this obstacle, but it does remind you to be a little bit nicer to yourself, to remember that the way you speak to yourself inside your own head is important. And even if there's someone in your family that may not be supportive of something, they will come around once they see that you will succeed. And of course you will succeed because we've got the Knight of Wands and Knight of Pentacles in the present position, which to me makes me feel like there's going to be some kind of a partnership that you are going to be involved in during those two, or maybe preparing to be involved in a partnership towards the end of July, maybe beginning of August. But Knight of Wands is a very positive card. It suggests new adventures. It suggests that you may be thinking about moving or relocating. You may feel a little bit restless, so it's important to stop thinking about and just go out there and do it. The Knight of Pentacles is a reward card. It means that there is some kind of a reward that is coming your way as a result of something you did in the past. This is definitely a wish card, and it's earth element. It is also a reminder that you need to be appreciative of everything that you have, because if there's something you don't feel appreciative about, it's certainly it may create a little bit of negative energy. In the future and the outcome position, we have the Two of Wands and Justice. The combination of these two cards suggests that you're going to have to make a decision. So as a result of something new that you started, you're coming up on a decision that you're going to have to make, because you did start something new, and there are opportunities that are coming your way. Justice is about fairness. It's about consequences for your actions. It's about balance, of course, and it's ruled by you, Libra. The Two of Wands, this person is holding a world in his hand, so he's kind of setting out on his journey, but he's on high ground, and he's got all these different options in front of him, so he definitely has to make decisions. And coupled with justice, it's definitely about choices. Are you going to go, with this partner, or are you going to go with this partner? Are you going to, make sure that your project moves in this direction, or are you going to make sure that the project moves in a different direction? I do see a little bit of chaos, though, here with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. You may not be, seeing with your partner a little bit eye to eye. This spread does have a little bit of anxiety. After all, the devil is in this spread, which, of course, is a major arcana card, and it's fear itself. This is a very powerful card. And so it's important for you to make sure that you get rid of negative vibrations. If you can burn sage, to clear some of those low vibration energies, that will definitely help. If you do it kind of on a more or less frequent basis, it has a wonderful effect. Mentally, you become a little bit lighter and a little bit more efficient. But there is a little bit, something going on with this partnership, because these two knights are facing different in different directions. So I see that there may be a little bit of a trouble in your home environment, and as well as your work environment, but things are leveling out. Things are gaining balance, because you've got the Two of Wands and Justice in the future. Whatever energy you may feel that is making you feel like you may not be in control, and especially if you also have money worries, although I don't see I don't think you're super worried about money. It just seems like more or less there could be like a bit of a family altercation, disagreement, and a little bit of different views at work. But I don't think it's, a terrible reading. It's actually quite positive. Let's see, I also pulled two energy oracle cards for us, and let's see what they have. And it says Healer of the Ages and Caring Connections. So definitely, definitely this card, Healer of the Ages, suggests that making sure that you don't waste your energy on unnecessary things is very important. This powerful being brings the force of ancient wisdom and profound healing. The light of divine consciousness pours from his hands and heart, flowing to you with love and powerful healing intention. This amazing entity is with you now, bringing resolution to physical, mental, and emotional ills, helping to unlock stuck energy and revitalize your life force. So definitely you have a channel from the divine, from the Great Spirit, that is kind of, sending healing vibrations to you. And carrying connections. Let me see if I can. This card shows a couple in a tender embrace with the woman holding the blossoms of new love. When this card appears, be on lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate. Notice the opportunities to forge new or deeper bonds. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand. So you are going to receive support, even if people in your family are not supportive. You're definitely going to have someone in your environment that will be supportive of you. Let's see, I also pulled 2 ancestors and angels cards, and they say snake, shed old skin, and druid, hold the space. So snake is a reminder to remember that sometimes it's important to get rid of that energy that is no longer maybe useful to us. And of course, the space suggests that continue doing whatever it is that you're doing, because it is working for you. I also pulled 2 cards from the messages from the universe, and they say, when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. When I lean toward love, I am led. So this is definitely an important message that suggests, negative emotions keep us down, controlling emotions keep us down. Chaining ourselves to bad habits is something that is not going to lead us in the right direction. So it's important to cultivate happy energy, because it will the law of attraction will work in your favor in that case. And of course, it's important to operate from the position of love, and make sure that you meditate quite a lot to kind of help you lean toward love, because when you meditate, your subconscious channels open, and it helps kind of clear out some of the cobwebs in your mind. I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and please leave any comments. I appreciate all feedback. And of course, please check back later this week, because I will be doing monthly readings. So check back for the monthly reading of August for Libra. And thank you so much for visiting. I will see you next time.